Hi everyone, in the past video I mentioned that cognitive functions are different batteries which have different capacity and processing speed depending on their position, different lenses that filter the information, different functions that process and sort information like computer and update, different tools, energies, consciousness, memories, containers. The differentiation between all the cognitive functions and therefore differentiation between individuals, because we all embody many our first function, is important for our self-integration, integration of all parts of ourselves, integration of the eight functions and individuation. So these different functions are different containers, they store different categories of information. Also, information equal energies. Cognitive functions are also different energies that stock the same energy than themselves. Everything is information, everything is energy, including living beings, so people are information, and even more, people are information who contain and carry information. We are walking computers. For people, depending how you consider them, you consciously or unconsciously put them in a different category, different cognitive function. The information, someone of your family, or a body close to you, or someone living in the same home as you, or someone being in the same physical structure than you, or someone who is part of your habits, your routines, whom you see regularly, has more chance to be in your SI, introverted sensing function. The information, other physical body, or physical body external to you, or physical body in the external physical world, has more chance to be in your SE, extroverted sensing function. The information, a stranger or other living being or other people, has more chance to be in your FE, extroverted feeling function. The information, someone you value, appreciate, like or love, has more chance to be in your FI, introverted feeling function. The information, someone significant, important, existential to you, or someone you know deeply, or someone who has similar mind than you, or whose spirit or soul is close to yours, or someone who is in your path, or is in a similar path than you, or someone who lives similar scenario, life, existence than you, has more chance to be in your NI, introverted intuition function. The information, someone who has a different mind, spirit than you, or someone who is in a different path than you, or someone who lives different scenario, life, existence than you, someone who tests, try, do things in different ways than you, has more chance to be in your NE, extroverted intuition function. The information, someone who thinks the same as you, or someone who functions similar to you, or someone with a brain similar to yours, has more chance to be in your TI, introverted seeking function. The information, someone who thinks differently than you, or someone with a brain different to yours, or someone who work, collaborate, build something with you, a coworker, has more chance to be in your TE, extroverted thinking function. Overall, the sensing function perceives people as physical body, structure, surface, physical matter. The intuition function perceives people as mind, spirit, soul, etheric body. The feeling function perceives people as living being, being of emotion, as feeling. The thinking function perceives people as brain, machine, mechanism, logical system for their functioning. To give you an example with me as an INTJ, by default my family members are in my SI function 8, the demon, but if I like them, they can move up in my function stack or esteem in my FI, and if they are important to me, they could move up higher in my function stack or esteem in my NI. But because I consider my family members as strangers, they are in my FE, function 7, the trickster, I prefer ignore them, or maybe because I never felt any connection, It could be they belong nowhere in my stack, they are information, energies that I cannot categorize or classify. I have few friends and they belong to my NI, TE, FI, NE and TI. For the introverted function, there is the ID of similarity, same, close, proximity, keep, take, pull, and for the extroverted function, there is the ID of different, far, distance, push. It really depends of your psychological type, function stack, their position, and how you consider an individual. It can be something you do consciously or unconsciously. We all categorize people like information. It is just the way it is. It is how our mind, brain function. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.